Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the ManjulaAwakening. My name is Kiana, or welcome back if you are an existing subscriber. Your support is valued and appreciated here, so thank you. So Sagittarius, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as any of your 9th house placements. Very significant messages for 9th house here on the ManjulaAwakening. However, everyone has a 9th house in their birth chart, so please just take this general message as it resonates and bless someone else with the rest of it, okay? So I just want to, I want to do kind of something sort of like a you versus them. Not necessarily, I just want to look at the connection that you're most recently entangled with, what's going on there, how you're showing up in it, how they're showing up in it. Let's just go with it. I got an idea of where I'm going, but I'm definitely freestyling this, okay? So let's see, what is the cosmic insight of the connection that Sagittarius is currently in? So I know the timing is definitely not right inside of this connection right here. Like I had to look up, I had to ask my spirit guides, is this meant for me not to do this reading? But they was like, no, do it. It's just like, I feel like that the timing was off between you and this person, but I also feel like that things got very hot and heavy really quick between the two of you all inside of this connection. So I want to get the current state of the connection. Let's use the double majors for the current state of the connection here. What is the current state? So we have the Hermit in the reverse. So yeah, more. Yeah, I definitely feel like that you two are, I don't feel like that this is a brand new separation, but for some of you all, it could be a brand new separation. But I definitely feel like that this is a separation. And it's kind of like with the Hermit, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. And with this particular Hermit here using his healing light to do his introspection to keep him warm, it's almost as if there could possibly be this energy of choosing comfort, looking at a situation, doing the introspection from a comfortable perspective, and when the introspection gets a little uncomfortable, there may be this resistance to it inside of this. And this is the connection. So this isn't just one person, but this is both people. So let's use the double court cards and see how your person is showing up inside of this connection, and then how you're showing up. But we're going to start with your person. Spirit, can you please show me how Sagittarius' person is currently showing up inside of this situation? So we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like that, you know, this person is, I will say this. Your person eventually, how this person has showed up, this person has dragged their feet. They have not really been putting in a lot of action. You can't even really tell, although I'm telling you that somewhere inside of this person's mind, there has been slow movement towards this connection. But I do feel like that this person is, as Miss Hawaii would say, moving slow as molasses from the ass crack of mine to yours, or something like that. But this person is definitely moving very slow in this connection. Not really been putting in a lot of effort here, focusing on other things. How is Sagittarius showing up in this connection, Spirit? Thank you. I can see it. Queen of Pentacles. But this particular Queen of Pentacles, you see how this person is sitting down, bowing down, kissing her feet as this volcano is erupting. So I feel like that you could be making better use of this time. I do. But because this person is finally, I don't know, making some sort of effort in your direction, I do feel this energy coming off of Sagittarius like, you owe me so much more. Give me just a second. My daughter's in the background. But I just feel like Sagittarius is here thinking like, you finally come in and this is all you're offering me. Like there is something like, if this person offers 10 yens, you want 11. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what the hell yens is worth, but I know it's money. So let's see. So what is the challenge here inside of this connection? What's the root challenge here? What's the root challenge for obstacle challenge for this connection here for Sagittarius Spirit? Way too many. I definitely see two people that have been resistant to being authentic and vulnerable to their feelings, and that's not a one-person thing. That's a connection thing. So let's see. What is the root challenge here? What is the challenge here, obstacle in this connection right now, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Competition. Competition. You did this, competition and loss. You did this, then I'm going to do this. That tit for tat energy, that's the challenge here. Period. Point blank, period. That's the challenge. There's a tug of war going on here. And because of that, it's like you're rebelling against everything. Like, you know, like everything that this person even offers, there is, and vice versa. This isn't one person. This isn't the connection. But it's like, I make this offer and it's not good enough. They make this offer, no, it's not good enough. Why? Because I didn't make the decision, or why? Because they didn't make the decision, and da 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 da. You know, and that energy is like, that is putting a dead stop in the middle of this. So let's look and see how your person is contributing to this obstacle. How is Sagittarius' person contributing to this obstacle here? Power, control, narcissistic energy. I do feel like that this person, I feel like that this person moving slow is a part of their strategy. I do. I must admit. But I do feel like that this person is still holding on to some shit from the past. You know what I'm saying? And even though, I don't know, I just feel a lot of tit for tat here. I ain't gonna lie. So give me just a little bit more on the devil spirit. This person could have addictions. You know, this person could be refusing to give up some addictions, and because they know they're not willing to give up that addiction, but they also know that it's something that Sagittarius isn't going to accept. It's like this person throws power moves out there to that they know is going to delay this coming together. You know what I'm saying? But yet still keep Sagittarius engaged. Can you please show me more on the devil? The Ace of Swords. I spoke truth. Alright, Spirit. So how is Sagittarius contributing to this challenge, this obstacle here? How is Sagittarius contributing to this competition here, Spirit, for the challenge? The Knight of Swords. Smart mouth, arrogant, fast paced, moving quickly, just angry, bitter, one track mind. I do feel that there is this energy. I do feel like Sagittarius speaks their mind, and then it's like they want nothing to do with it. It's like they go in another direction, and it's like there's this energy of like waiting and expecting this apology. Because I spoke, Sagittarius, I spoke my mind, and I didn't tell no lies. I just kept it real. So I'm not going back that way. Unless this MF got an apology to giving me, I'm not going back that way. That's the energy that I am feeling off of this Knight of Swords here. That's contributing to the competition. Spirit, can you clarify that Knight of Swords for how Sagittarius is contributing to this obstacle here? Yeah. The King of Cups. The Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I will say, Sagittarius, there is a need to be more diplomatic in your approach. Okay? There is. And it's almost like there's a need to be more diplomatic in your approach. And the thing to help you with this is to, I don't have to say it, Look what it is. It's the Five of Cups. Do me a favor. Pull out your phone and Google the tarot. What is the meaning of the Five of Cups? There's regret, there's sorrow, there's remorse. Then ask, what is the advice from it? Accept the past for what it is. Lift your head up and see what opportunities can be salvaged from the currents, like from what's there. How can you use what you're looking at to manifest a brighter future with what you're working with, okay? So, what is the way through this for Sagittarius inside of this connection? I'm being drawn into two decks, which means I probably have another question. What is the way through this? What is the way through this for the connection? Thank you, Spirit. Discipline. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to in envy. Understanding that with this particular envy, I love it. It says, I am the same as everyone with different challenges. So this is saying like, this, whatever's keeping this person moving slow as molasses, there's an issue with that they're looking at. Just like you're wanting something to be rectified here with this particular Queen of Wands, like you're wanting this after everything, this is the offer that you have to offer me. That's the funk that I'm getting from Sagittarius here. And so then that sends Sagittarius into a justified reason to speak off these truths and go in and shut this down and go in another direction. And so Spirit is saying that there is a need to be more diplomatic. The King of Cups is the guidance counselor of the tarot, which means that, you know, to be there, that compassion is needed and control of one's emotions is needed, because there is this energy of trying to get out of this cycle. I feel like that this is a toxic, hurtful, painful cycle, because there's a lot of tit for tat, and one of the cards that's sending the message for tit for tat is the Devil, which means that this particular tit for tat is going below the belt. Like, you know what I'm saying? This tit for tat here, it is very toxic. Okay, as a matter of fact, out of the tarot deck, the only major that has showed up so far is the Devil. This is a very toxic connection here. It has reached a very toxic level. And so something does have to be addressed inside of this situation. And it's going to require some discipline in order to make it through this. Because everybody has some trauma that they're working through here. And that's in every area of our life. But unfortunately, this here is loud and clear. This here is loud and clear. So, let's get... What actions can Sagittarius expect from this person moving forward? What actions can Sagittarius expect from this other person moving forward? The Fool card, the Five of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups to the Ace of Cups. There's the Seven of Wands behind that. So, what is the advice moving forward, taking into consideration discipline for Sagittarius? What is the advice moving forward for Sagittarius? The Justice in the Page of Cups. We have the Star card, the High Priestess, and the Four of Swords to the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This here is... Let me slow down. The likely actions that this person is to take is some type of new beginning. I do feel like that this person is eventually going to be coming in with some sort of compromise, some sort of offer, without a doubt. This person is trying to figure out, this person is two aces, Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So there is some type of offer coming that you can expect from this person. They want some sort of new beginning. I do see that this person is struggling finding the silver lining. They are. They're focusing a whole lot on what has went wrong. But I don't feel like that it's going to hold them back. I do feel like that this person is making slow progress. This is what you could expect from them in the near future. So this is something coming in the near future. Yeah, this person, there's, as far as the timeline goes here, I do feel like that someone is going to be stepping in one way or another to help this person have some type of success in actually making this offer, kind of like setting something up under their, getting them going. And it could come from the spiritual realm. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but it could. But your advice, Sagittarius, I do feel like that there is some healing that has to take place. I do feel like that there is some healing. There's some repressed emotions that need to be addressed so that you can easily address this energy here. Because regardless of what this person did to you, it's never karmically justified to make someone do that. It's never karmically justified to have someone do that. And that does have to be, and that is something the Spirit is asking you, that is being advised for you to address that, okay? I do feel like that there was a fair amount of childhood triggers with this person, though. I will say that. We can ready to get on up out of here, y'all. I like this little style reading. I feel like that it. Let me know down below if it helped y'all. I'm not in a romantic situation, but godly, I can see this playing out in a few areas that I'm familiar with, and some Sagittarius I know. So, what's the outcome of this? This is free will, guys. This is free will. What's the outcome of this for Sagittarius in this? What's the outcome of this connection? What's the outcome of this connection on the table, Spirit? Yep. Exchanging gifts and regeneration. I think that speaks for itself. I'm telling you. Yeah, go the distance. I do feel like that there's going to be, because I wanted to clarify, I was trying to get a timing card from the Angel Answer deck, but I got romance. So I feel like that, there's someone in this person's life, one way or another, that is going to help this person really understand something going on inside of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person is facing some challenges. Different challenges than yours? Why, yes. But the likely outcome of this connection is some type of regeneration and an exchanging of gifts. Things balancing out. What's at the bottom? Yeah, and going the distance. But divine timing is at play here. You know what I'm saying? Let's get one of these. And then I'm done with y'all. I'm not done with y'all. I can never be done with y'all, but I am done with this reading. So I'm releasing this on Friday. I may go live Friday night. Not sure. It is the intentions. Right now the phone calls with my young man are scheduled for 7:30. So it'll be around that time or after, depending on if he calls a little early. But I don't know. Phone calls have been a little bit of a power struggle right now with his dad. So let's see, Spirit. What are we closing this out on? You can handle this. Thank you, Spirit. That was my confirmation. You can handle this. It says, there is a wise saying, you are never given more than you can handle. Tune into your heart to reconnect with your strength. Self-explanatory, not going to do too much talking. There's also a need to retreat to the natural world. Go where you feel alive. A peaceful forest, a mountain, a local park. Let the ocean roar through you. Be revived by nature's wonder. And ironically, I do intend tonight going out into the woods and getting some natural in me and my baby girl. So I'm looking forward to that. And I feel like that this here with stop sensory overload, I do feel like that you got a lot going on with this. I would feel like that this situation is overwhelming you, and so it's a need to get into a situation that is not going to pour on responsibilities on you, but it's actually going to feed your spirit, feed you. Getting into nature feeds you. Like tonight I'm gonna get a bonfire going, you know what I'm saying? We're fire signs. Fire warms me up in different ways, you know what I'm saying? So I even got in trouble as a child playing with fire. I've always been obsessed with fire. So there's something about needing to get into the elements and to get yourself stabilized, because you are overstimulated, and that's affecting you from being able to be as diplomatic as you know you can be. Okay. All right, Sag, I love you. I pray that this message offered you some guidance inside of your connection. If this message resonated, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, guys, let's choose peace.